Hello, everybody, and you're recording. This is a video about an advance in technology that didn't exist back in my time, and that was the pay systems in cabs or, Lyft or Uber. Back in my time, we'd catch a cab, we have to pay that cab driver with cash, and we had to pay. We paid plus the tip. Now they have the card machines in the vehicles, and I think they use either the Wi-Fi or they use some kind of. They probably use a Starlink system or something that's close to a Starlink. That's the only thing I could think of. They probably have some kind of Starlink system linked to in each vehicle that lets them, but I don't know, it could be Bluetooth. But see, that technology didn't exist. You could still pay your cab driver or Uber or Lyft in cash. You could take your card and you could stick the card in there. If it has a chip, you could swipe the card and punch it into their machines, and it would actually go through the it would go through to the debit system, and it would take the money out of your account or off your credit card or whatever. See, that technology didn't. And some cards didn't have that tap technology. In other words, if you got that little thing on your card, it looks like you could tap it. We didn't have all that technology. We had to pay cash. And now they got the credit card reading machines in the cab using probably Wi-Fi, or probably using some kind of Bluetooth or Wi-Fi to do that. All you do is stick the card in. If you got a card with a chip, stick it in there, punch do the thing, pay for the trip and the tip and everything, and then punch your code into it. And for a long time, that technology didn't exist. But now we have that technology. We have the ability now that we get a cab, and we can pay for it in cash, or we can pay by debit card. When I was growing up, that technology didn't exist. That's how far technology has advanced through the years. But you can still pay cash, but now you can use your credit card or your debit card to pay. What a big change that technology has for us, and what I'm wondering what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, that's, I got into a cab, I could pay by cash or I could use my card. Because taxi cabs and these Lyft companies and these transportation companies have that thing where the credit card machine is right there. And probably connected to a Wi-Fi or some kind of device, But that's pretty cool. We didn't have that. We had to pay cash. Alright, everybody. And that's how basically technology has changed. We went from paying cash to being able to swipe our card or insert our card to pay for taxi rides. And that's a pretty good thing. That's a pretty cool thing. Alright, thank you for listening. And have a great day.